Okay. I guess I better go ahead and talk about this because some people don't like me. I don't give a shit. I don't care. I'm not going to try to sugarcoat it. My tweet went viral, so I guess I better go ahead and talk and discuss this issue. And I'm going to be nice about this because today, you may have heard the drama that happened. I guess I better go ahead and talk about this because everyone's been talking about this whole protest clash outside of a Los Angeles spa over a trans woman disrobing. Now, for those who don't know what's going on, there's been some drama that happened where Antifa is also involved in this whole situation to where people are pretty pissed off. And it became a few far-right protests appeared outnumbered those of the flavoring transgender rights. Police declared the gathering an unlawful assembly this afternoon. Officer Frank Lopez of the Los Angeles Police officer spread the scene. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show you the video that went viral on the internet, and a lot of people are talking about this stupid drama that I hate to say should have never happened. But it did, because some people are pissed off. And the drama that happened was, I'm going to show you the video in question. Because this is what's going on, and this is what people are getting upset about. And this became a situation to where people are pissed off, and they are pretty upset about this. Over a woman getting upset. And this is something that kind of happened because it got heated. What happened was I posted something and people are like retweeting it. And I said something about trans people. The drama, basically, I just had to point out the truth here. The truth was, what happened was a bunch of people got upset because it happened at a spa. And I'll show you what I post. And tell me it was that bad. It got viral. This is the tweet that I said. Trans person shown their genitalia at a 9-year-old girl at a spa, and the mother wanted them to do something, but did nothing about it, and the mother complained on social media, wanting to protest against the spa defending the person. Now, that's what happened. And the video in question that went on, let me see if I could find it because I have it somewhere around here. Now, a lot of people are talking about this situation in question because it went viral, and some people pretty much are getting upset and heated about this because this is something that should have been addressed. I'm going to go ahead and get on Discord for a moment because I got to go see if anybody's online. And there's been a lot of problems. This is what's going on. And it's becoming heated to the point where people are fighting each other. And the fact that I don't really think anybody understands the issue. Now, I talked about this before on Twitter, and it got heated. Basically, anyone could use the spa, because I found out this was a co-spa. A trans woman undressed at the spa. And, of course, this is something that people were talking about in the spa. Let me see if I could find that video in question, because that video was actually really good. Because I want to go ahead and address this, because in the video there is a lot of things that were said and it went viral because this video kind of pissed off a lot of people, and the fact that people were getting upset, and they were getting upset over this whole issue. It got heated to the point where people are fighting each other online attacking each other, and it got the tweet that I did went viral. Because I actually explained what happened. A trans person shown their genitalia to a 9-year-old girl at a spa, and the mother wanted them to do something but did nothing about it, and the mother complained on social media wanting to protest against the spa defending this. And I know that some people were upset about this, and it was crazy. Not an adult male being naked in one's locker room. So, let me see if I can find that video, because I did post this video. I found the video in question because the video was posted around a lot. Especially a lot of sources had talked about this. And this is what's going on. So I'm gonna have to find it, because to be fair, I'm trying to be nice as possible, because I know that people are getting heated, but to be honest with you, there was one person that made a lot of sense out of that whole situation and linked me an article, and I'll show it to you guys later. But first I gotta find that video that went viral, and it's kind of heated, because this is what we're seeing. Like, people are putting out memes of this guy. Yeah, the video in question, I'm just gonna find it because people are making fun of it, and it's no joke that they're doing it, and it's getting to the point where people are fighting over this whole issue. And oh man, I gotta find it. Alright, so let me find the video in question, because I seen it. Alright. So, let's see if I can find it, because I know that it's somewhere around here. And there is a video of this. Here it is. Here's the video of the incident.
So, I'm making this video because I went to the protest yesterday that got kind of taken over by Antifa, and a lot of what I saw was just being portrayed as if it was a bunch of transphobes that were having a problem with just trans people in the locker rooms. Antifa is making themselves out to be the heroes who got rid of the transphobes. But that's not really what's going on. Because this happened to me. In January of 2020, I thought it would be cute to take my daughter on a spa day. So we went to Wispa in Koreatown. It's on Wilshire and Rampart. And well, let me just show some of the pictures I have here. So, this is my daughter. I blocked her face, obviously. She's got a little yellow Wispa shirt on, and she's got a little stuffed animal there. So, she was 6 years old at the time. And this is both of us. And she's got a little Wispa shirt. So, 6 years old. And this is a Korean family spa, so there's children there all the time. This is the children's section at Wispa. They have like a whole little playroom. And so this is her in the little playroom. So that was in January of this year. And like I said, it's a Korean spa, so everyone's naked. And I wanted to be kind of culturally with it, so we also were nude in the women's side of the spa. And there's little girls who are naked with their older Korean grandmas who are naked. And the women's section has like hot tubs and like massage areas, and everyone's nude. And this is my first time. And, like I said, I was kind of uncomfortable, but I was like, okay, well, this is how they do it. And, we were trying to kind of have the experience. So we got into the hot tub, my little 6-year-old daughter and I, and we were having a great time. We were in there with other women when a person, I guess, with a penis and a beard came over with two girlfriends. They appeared to me to be lesbians with tattoos and colored hair, and they appeared, the three of them, to be kind of progressive activist types. They came in with kind of an entitled attitude, and they sat down on the edge of the hot tub where I was with my daughter, my 6-year-old daughter, who was naked. And the person with the penis sat down on the edge of the hot tub with just fully on display, with his genitals fully on display. And so me and the other women in the hot tub kind of looked each other in the eye, and we just kind of made this face like, what the heck? And we're motioning to my daughter, I'm motioning to my daughter, and the women in the hot tub are like, I know, what the hell? And we were just uncomfortable, and I was trying to block my daughter from seeing the penis on the person with the 5 o'clock shadow, who was not trying to look like a woman at all. And we got out of the hot tub, and I walked away, and I thought I spoke to like a different woman, and this other woman said, they spoke to this person about covering up, but they refused. And I felt kind of horrified. I could see like the older Korean ladies peeking out from behind the kind of panels of the showers, trying to cover themselves up with a towel. All the women were uncomfortable. No one wanted to say anything. Everyone in LA is pretty progressive. I'm a registered Democrat. I've been to gay pride. I have no problem with gay people. I have no problem with trans people. This is different. My daughter is 6 years old, and she was like nude, and this person wasn't making any attempts to look like a woman whatsoever. They walked in with the most entitled attitude, almost like spreading their legs on purpose, with these two other very progressive, activisty looking women into a Korean spot. It's really, really, really Korean too. They didn't care about making the old Korean ladies uncomfortable. They just walked in almost hoping someone would say something. So I was uncomfortable. I left with my daughter and went downstairs to talk to someone at the front desk, and they apologized. And I got these 2 free passes to WeSpa because I was upset. So that's what they gave me, and they said sorry. And then I spent the next day just really feeling horrible. It took me the whole day to even tell my husband what happened. I didn't want to say what happened. I couldn't really talk about it without crying. Like I said, I've been to Pride on Santa Monica many times. It's fun. I have friends where no, this isn't about that. And I hate that the Antifa people are trying to pretend that everybody who has a problem is a homophobe or a transphobe. That's not true. And yesterday I went to the protest, and I saw them being violent to all these normal people and ripping signs out of their hands and throwing things at them and attacking people who were taking video who weren't on their side. So I hid my sign because I didn't want to get beat up. And I just walked around observing. There were some religious groups there who maybe did have some, and like negative views towards gay people, and that was a different group. But there was a lot of just regular women and regular people supporting women who got chased off and yelled at and thrown things at, and their signs were ripped up and they were attacked. And you don't get to see that on the YouTube videos because Antifa beat up all of the videographers on the other side and highly edited their videos so that all you see is like religious fundamentalists and like preachers and like really religious people. But that's not everyone that was there. They chased off normal women and moms, and they were setting fires and yelling really offensive things. So obviously I didn't want to participate, and I got out of there without getting beat up or like anything. So I just wanted to make it clear what the issue was. I don't like the way it's being portrayed. This isn't about being a homophobe or a transphobe or whatever. There's literally little naked girls running around in that locker room, and there are people who, just by saying that they're gender fluid or trans, are taking advantage and coming in with their penis hanging out. And they are not at all oppressed. They are walking around with an entitled attitude. Maybe there are trans people who come in that are legitimately trans, but what I saw was not that. And I think it's happened before. I don't know what the solution is, but I just wanted to make it clear that there are little girls, and it's, that's what's going on. There's little children, naked little girls, and people who come in claiming to be trans. Maybe they are, maybe they're not, but with full penis and everything, and sometimes a beard, coming in to hot tubs with small children. So that's it. I don't know if anyone will see this. I don't do Twitter. I don't do Facebook. I don't have a following. Just thought I would post it. Thanks.
So that's what the lady was talking about. That's her side of the story.
It used to take forever.
I'm sorry.
To put together presentation.
Now, I just want to address this. This is her testimony versus their testimony. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys another video. I believe it's somewhere around here. Let me go ahead and look for it. This is the Instagram post by a lady named Cuban Angel. Now, I'm going to show you the video in its entirety. This is the Instagram post, and this is something that needs to be addressed because that's what happened in the video. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys something. Here we go.
He's a man with a penis.
But if they identify
He is a man. I don't care. So men can just say, I'm a woman today and I want to come in and I'm recording this. I am going to record this because I'm going to make a big deal. I'm going to take this very worldwide and what's happening because right. And then what about women's rights?
No.
Little girls.
And now we can't shower. We can't go down there to shower. We can't go get our clothes.
If you guys feel uncomfortable about it, we can provide you a recorder.
Oh, so now we have to leave.
If you feel uncomfortable, because we cannot discriminate against gender
How?
identity.
But then why do you have men's section and women's section?
Gender identity, if they identify as female and they let us know.
Tell me what makes you a female. Exactly.
I
See,
understand that.
no,
I understand that.
no,
But
we're not going for that.
And then what I can tell you, I work here. I'm letting you know.
Uh-huh.
We cannot discriminate against gender identity.
Okay, so if I want to go on the boy side and say I'm a boy, it's okay. I'm just saying.
Is that okay?
On anatomy,
If you identify yourself,
So I'm a man and I can walk in there?
if you identify yourself as male, I can.
So I can tell you, so we can lie. Okay, I'm white. I'm white. Is that okay? I'm white. I'm a white woman. Am I going to get super special treatment? I'm a white woman.
I understand that.
No, you're telling me you can look at a person, see their penis, know that they are a man. And if he says I'm a woman, he can go in the women's section.
But it's identify as female, right?
I just said to you, so you're
asking whether he identified himself as.
No, yes. They let us know that they identify as female, and they
Oh, so he let you know that he think he a girl, and he wanted to go there with the girl.
Well, I mean, I wasn't on duty, but
so someone like just gave him permission to go because he said that he identifies as a female.
It's just we can't discriminate against gender identity.
But the sign says that if you're male, that they're going to prosecute to the fullest extent. So
Yeah, we're
if
about
he
to do that.
comes in with testicles and a penis, and there's a 9-year-old and a 14-year-old that's never seen a penis before.
That traumatized me to see that.
We are women.
Yes.
And that traumatized us.
Yes.
No, but I'm saying we're older women. We're not little girls.
Right.
And we're here to protect the little girls. And if that means that we need to do something, we're here to protect the little girls. Because it's not okay.
It's not. It's not okay. Who's your manager?
That's not okay.
You're the manager. I want your when I come up, I want your corporate headquarters. I want to talk to the head honcho. Please don't make me dig for this person because I can.
We only have one number that I can provide you, and it'll go to all of us.
Okay, so this is not okay.
I do understand that. I do understand that you guys are very uncomfortable for the situation. Fortunately
No,
for
we're
us,
concerned about women's safety.
And rights.
We're concerned about a 9-year-old girl's safety when a 30-year-old man with a penis and testicles
Yes.
is getting into the jacuzzi
Yes.
this close.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah,
and
pervert.
As a 9-year-old, that's not okay with me.
It's not okay with
and
me.
I will protect
Yes.
little girls until
Yes.
my last breath.
Yes.
In Jesus' name.
In Jesus'
so
name.
You cannot have me out here saying that I'm the one causing an inconvenience.
Exactly.
That is a little girl. And it's not okay.
It's not okay.
It's not okay. And now I can't even go and put my clothes on because he's down there.
Yeah, I don't feel comfortable. We don't feel comfortable.
Did the person do anything to
His dick is out.
besides?
Yeah, his dick is swinging left and right, and we're women in there, and young girls are there. And it says women. That's the women's section. There's the men's section. And you allow that. So then you're lying.
We cannot discriminate against gender identity.
It's not discrimination. It's an imposter. You cannot identify an imposter, someone faking to be a woman just because they feel like they want to call themselves a woman.
Whether they are pre-on board,
Pre-on board. I don't give a listen, lady. Okay, listen. Please stop trying to get me to understand you.
I'm just letting you know our situation. I understood your.
Okay, well, you guys gonna have a situation. You gonna have a situation. You gonna have a situation. You gonna have a situation. The blood of Jesus. You gonna have a situation. There's going to be a situation. I'm up here at the Wee Spa, and a man, okay, comes in slinging his penis. I almost want to fall out. I couldn't believe what I saw. I couldn't believe that this man, okay, and these people up here, and you got some women scared to say something. Baby, I'm not scared to say a thing. The blood of Jesus against this wilding out lying spirit. Sit up here. Gonna let a man come in here slinging his penis up in here. No. You best believe I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something all right. Sit up here. Like this stuff is okay. He needs to get up out of here. I know. So since somebody can come in here and say, oh, I'm a man, and because I'm a man, I can go into the men's section. Or you can come in here and say, I'm a woman, but you're really a man with a penis. Or let's just say you have a dick and testicles. And they're going to let you come in here. You got children, young girls here with their mom. And Jesus help me. Jesus, these people, they about to find out though. Watch.
Identifying us.
He's a man with a penis.
But if they identify
He is a man. I don't care. So men can just say, I'm a woman today and I want to come in and no, I'm recording this. I am going to record this because I'm going to make a big deal. I'm going to take this very worldwide and what's happening because
It's little
right.
girls.
And then what about women's rights?
No.
I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. It restarted. So I'm going to be nice about this because the fact that the lady was upset, and I'm sorry that I kind of replayed this over. But for those who don't know what's going on, there's no proof. The sign could have been written by anyone, but we have no photos, no video, just a bunch of transphobic right-wingers. And this is what the person's saying. So you don't believe... You don't have to care about it. It's no proof. No, it's just a witness. Yeah, and this is who I'm talking to on Twitter right now. Who, even in the first video that I showed him the video about the lady who did the daughter in the spa thing. She even mentioned she's a registered Democrat in the video, and I just showed in the video. And this person's trying to pull this illogical stuff. And the person's showing, I watched it a little bit. I'm not watching it. It's a waste of time. The country fucked it. I'm trying to leave. Good luck, man. I wish you... Yeah, I'm getting a lot of tweets on this one. This is hilariously funny. The fact that the first video that I showed you guys was the spa of my daughter. Now, she explains she's a registered Democrat. I just witnessed who saw this. She said she was a registered Democrat. She said she's a registered Democrat, and the guy got upset and is trying to debate that it's the right-wing conspiracy theorists. This is what I'm seeing from all sides of this. Maybe I should have done this. Maybe I should have done this a long time ago. Because this is what I hate. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this. Because this is what I'm seeing. I don't give a shit. I don't trust anyone. I'm a radical centrist now. I'm radicalizing centralism to balance out the good and the bad, because right now it's becoming crazy town for both sides. Because here's the thing, I'm not with them, I'm not against them, but the problem is they're pissing me off. That's the issue, because they're fighting each other over the issue. And right now I'm just kind of, I watched it a little bit. I'm not watching it. It's a waste of time. This country's fucked and I'm trying to leave. Good luck. Yeah, and I already replied to him saying, I wish you the best. Because this is ridiculous. This is what's going on. This is how much anger these people have. This is what happens. And I'm not trying to be mean to them. I understand they're upset, but this is becoming one of those situations to where it should never happen. And I'm going to go ahead and show you guys an article. All transsexuals are right-wingers. Most Democrats are right-wingers. Most Democrats are right-wingers. Then you realize that the left wing doesn't give a shit. dude, you might as well. All transforms are right winged. Yeah, I can see what he's trying to do. I can't help but laugh at this, but it's like, yeah, it's kind of obvious. And I'm not going to try to put this in a way because it's over a spa. And I kind of agree with it. And I'm just laughing at this because it's hilariously funny. Most Democrats, everyone's the bad guy. Yeah, so that's what's going on. And I can't help but laugh at that because that's just what's going on right now. And it's sort of sad too because that's been happening for a while, and a lot of people are discussing this issue, and it's becoming one of those crazy situations. And I'm not going to try to be mean, but that's how it is. Because there's been some weird ass issues that are happening, and I'm just kind of upset about this because this has been going on for a while, and I gotta get this on my Reddit post because I gotta see if I might as well shill my stream because that's what's going on. Because people are fighting each other and beating up each other, and it's getting to the point yeah, and this is the type of person that believes in this idea. Oil, money, they're all bad guys. You can't... You can't beat them all. Yeah, I might as well do this. I might as well see what I think of this because this is what's going on. So, as far as I know, this is becoming one of those situations where people are getting upset. Yeah, when the definition of bad guys, warmongering, obsessed with money and oil, they are all bad guys until someone gets killed. Until someone gets killed. And I'm just going to tell them the honest truth. Until someone gets killed. because I don't honestly think anyone is a bad person. I think most people can be misguided by these things, and sometimes it's harder to relate to those people because some of them can be irrational at times, or you could be irrational. And I admit I'm irrational, but they are going far beyond irrational. And the violence that's escalating this whole situation, I understand that it's becoming one of those situations to where people are going in the event happening now is just for people yelling at each other from across the street. A person on an Antifa side protesting the biological male exposing their genitals to young girls stole the sign and tried to tear it up. Okay, so the streamer was attacked earlier, treated in an ambulance. So there's a lot of things going on, and this is like somebody from Antifa Watch. A kid just started fighting him. Yeah, they're beating him up. So, this is what's going on. And this is by Antifa Watch. And I hate to say it, they're biased, but they actually got the clips from the video. You can see right here the kid attacked. And it's kind of serious. They're fighting. And this is not very, very friendly. People are fighting each other, beating up each other. And it's kind of a situation to where one woman was reportedly in the protest against a biological male exposed to their genitals of the children and was surrounded by a mob that had her sunglasses stolen. And a lot of people are literally doing this. This is the type of behavior that's happening right now. And this is the thing that most people need to understand. I would show you this, but it's like that's what's happening. People are fighting each other, beating up each other, attacking each other. It's not friendly. You can see right here, it's not really like the person's claiming that streamer attacked it earlier was treated in the ambulance. This is basically what's going on with uploaded videos. People are fighting each other over this. And I'm just trying to point out something because that's what's going on. Because it's not something I could say. It's just that's what's happening. Now, I read an article by a person, and I'm going to go ahead and see if I can find that article because that person actually made more sense than anything else because what happened was there was a lack of communication by the spa, and I'm not going to try to be mean to them. It's just that's what's going on. And this is something that needs to be addressed. On an international scale, you mean millions of citizens in various Middle Eastern casualty nations has invaded. Well, 1,000 Americans who have overdosed to go on prison and for the drug war. You know, I do believe that this person's slaughtered by fascists. Yeah, this is, well, you should tell CNN that one. You should And this person has the right to speak out. Yeah, you. Yeah, so I'm just trying to figure out something. So, let me see if I could find that article, because I did see this article and I actually retweeted this article. Now, I'm going to go ahead and read it, because this is the article that I got to say was a really good article. It kind of addressed both sides of the issue. A trans woman undressed in a spa. Customers said they were traumatized and protests ensued. A famous spa in Los Angeles, Koreatown, became the latest site of a battle over transgender rights last week, drawing attention from conservative commentators nationwide. After a week, a customer confronted the staffers about the transgender woman apparently disrobing the spa and women's section. Protests over the situation turned violent. Shortly after the confrontation at We Spa, days before the protest, the Supreme Court's decision to not hear a case of the bathroom discrimination marked a win for transgender people across the nation. Those against the gender exclusivity public faculties have been long-cited the safety and privacy concerns, saying that these are accommodations that could open the door for predators to enter the spaces such as restrooms, changing rooms. In 2018, the study from Williams Institute Research Center focused on the sexual orientation of gender identity law and public policy found no link between gender-inclusive policies and safety risks. But the crescendo of violence over the weekend began with the same bathroom bill taking point. How can people be sure someone identifies as a gender they say? That does seem like a reasonable argument to make, because according to the witnesses, they said that this person, and I'm sorry if I refer to him as a guy, who claims to be transgender, made no effort whatsoever to look like a woman, but instead, the person in question, let's put it this way, the person shown their genitalia to so you know, of course, the CIA funded the dictatorship of drug money. Yes, I do. Yeah, I gotta explain to this guy, because this guy's texting me on Twitter. So I'm gonna go ahead and explain to him. Yes, I do know about the FBI's money. So I'm just going to try to continue on with the article, because this is what's going on. And I'm just trying my best to listen to people. Actually, they want us to give up, stop attacking trans for existing, to start actually attacking the real problems. Yeah, that I can agree with. Stop attacking trans people, everybody. It's wrong. Here's the thing. I'm going to try to tell people this. And this is something, but the crescendo of the violence over the weekend, the initial confrontation between upset customers and spa staff happened after a transgender woman reportedly used the side of the spa reserved for women. In the one video, a person who identified herself as a spa manager asked whether the transgender woman did anything specifically inappropriate, and it was upset the customer replies that the person's genitalia was exposed in the women's section of the spa. She was within the women's section, which you know exactly where she would be, said Joe Ray Rose, and organizing the San Diego Trans Pride. The spa Facebook page warns that modesty must be checked in at the door, no clothing worn in these gender separated areas. 2 customers said the 2 girls were present and were traumatized after seeing a transgender woman's genitalia. Now, I'm going to be fair about this because that's what happened. The woman's only spa should be protected, said Zoe Barr, manager of the program and outreach of the Central Ohio-based LGBTQ organization Stonewall Columbus. But it doesn't mean all women have the same genitals. If you don't want your child to see the variety of bodies, don't take them to the spa, which is, I do agree with that point. But the conservative commentator Ian Miles Chung tweeted the thread video that contains strong language featuring a customer in the spa, repeatedly asking the employee, why is a man allowed in the women's section? Now, I'm going to show you that video because that's the video that was in question that happened. Because she continued on that one.
Hey, I just want to be clear with you. It's okay for a man to go into the women's section, show his penis around the other women, young little girls underage. Your spa, we spa, condone that. Is that what you're saying? Like I asked. It's so he could stay there. He could stay there. What sexual orientation? I see a dick. It lets me know he's a man. He's a man. He is a man. He is.
Yes. And he looked like a man. I have a feeling some Korean old lady's going to say that. I hate to say that. That's what's going to happen, and that's what's going to be the joke on that one, because I'm sorry, guys. That's, oh boy. That's what we're going to see. That's what we're going to see on this whole thing. Let me go ahead and transfer over to the other video, because this is something.
He is not no female. He is not a female. He is not a female. Hold on.
Now I'm going to show you.
He is not a female, sweetie. Okay, girls down there, other women who are highly offended for what they just saw, and you did nothing, absolutely nothing. And what? Yeah, you shouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't come back either. Yeah, get your.
Let me go ahead and fast forward here, because we already seen this one, and they were having an argument with the guy that was in question.
You got a man with his penis talking about he's a woman. He ain't no woman. Yeah, give her money back.
Are you talking about a transgender person?
There's no such thing as transgender. He has a dick. Okay? He has a penis. His penis is hanging out. Okay, no, I'm not one. Actually, I'm a woman who knows how to stand up and speak up for my right. As a woman, I have a right to feel comfortable without a man exposing himself. Okay? No, you go somewhere else. Okay, so that's right. No, he's not a transgender. He has a penis, just like.
Yeah, so that's what kind of caused the situation, and I think part 2, here it is.
So I understand.
No. Yeah. Okay, it's not okay.
It's not okay.
Okay, that's traumatizing to see that. I'm a woman. I think this is a place right here, I'm told, only for women. So how dare you sit up here and tell me I don't have a right as a woman to defend?
If it's a transgender.
I'm telling you, he has a penis. A full and testicles, okay? And I don't care what it's called. It's a man. You got one? You're a man. Okay.
And if we went into the men's section with our anatomy, that would be
Well, it wouldn't probably, but you might not like women, so it might not, okay? And we don't know, but for me and for a lot of other women, they do not feel comfortable, and it's not okay. Okay? So, well, yeah, you're sorry. You should be, sweetie, and you're out of alignment, and this is not right. I can tell you that much, all right? And I know you're out of order. Yeah, it must be hard. It must be hard not being a real man, huh? Try it. So, like I said, I want every woman get all of their information.
Security guard just said that is not allowed.
Okay, well, I don't care what the security guard. He's just security.
I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
Sometimes predators go down and we'll just go through the woman's side.
Okay, well, no, he's sitting in there. Okay, well, security.
No. He doesn't want to be.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying he should have not been allowed to.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. We know that.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Exactly.
No.
So.
Oh God, I hate talking about it. I'm sorry, I unmuted myself. Now, the whole situation is, I'm going to go ahead and talk about this because Anita Sarkeesian is also involved in this because she kind of tweeted something, and I'm not allowed to look at her tweets whatsoever, but I'm not going to view it. But she says right here, I will always and forever stand for trans women and trans people, and I fully realize, respect, and save lives. Fuck TERFs, fuck Proud Boys, and fuck all transphobes. And here's the problem with the situation. I understand you may be right about that, but I know we can't do anything about it because it doesn't matter what party is in power. There's always there's always going to be a problem. And I realize there's nothing we could do about it but I do agree that people need to stop attacking the trans person in question, because I understand they're trying to protect that person because they don't want this person to get violently attacked. But they're violently attacking people, and that's the problem. they're not rational. They're irrational, and they're attacking people over this whole issue. If someone someday finally snaps at a person, guess who's going to get attacked next? Could be anybody. It could be a person. But I'm just going to go ahead and talk about this because this is something that needs to be addressed. Don't do violence. Please. Don't try to attack people. I understand that and don't get into these fights with people. It's not worth it. It's not worth your mental health. It's not worth anything. Just keep it to yourself and live your life. Because again, a lot of people don't realize this because this is something that needs to be addressed. Because it is true, people are getting heated and upset about this. So let's see here. See if I can find something, because a lot of people are, but no one is not proving anything preserving the person in question. And I'm just being nice about this because I kind of do see what's going on here. And the arguments on both sides are basically, don't attack the trans people. And the other side is, this woman saw a man's genitals, and the child also saw it too. Now, which both sides have reasonable arguments to make. Both sides are upset. Both sides are angry, but they're fighting each other on the street, which is stupid. Which is why I think they all need to calm the fuck down and stop fighting each other. But the problem is, the damage has already been done, and there's nothing we could do about it. Because people are not trying to resolve the issue. They're not trying to... And it's like, people are so afraid of things. And it's like, no matter what I say, like my tweets are going up. Like, people are retweeting what I'm saying right now. The narrative's already been there. It's already... Like, the narrative's already there. And there's nothing I could do about it. Because it's already standing there. A trans person shown their genitalia at a 9-year-old girl at a spa, and the mother wanted them to do something but did nothing about it. And the mother complained on social media wanting to protest against the spa defending the person. And I know, and a lot of people are like, trans person was minding her own business at the spa. That's not what they said. It looked like according to the person's side of the story, and a lot of witnesses saw this, that's what they said. Now, there's two sides of the story that doesn't make any sense, and it's kind of obvious that both sides are who's responsible for this. And the problem is they're trying to avoid responsibility for their own actions, and that's the problem. That's the reality of the situation. They're trying to blame a woman for taking action versus a man who basically put no effort into their identity whatsoever, and they're getting upset about this, and they're fighting each other over this. So I'm going to go ahead and go. You guys have a nice evening. You guys take care. I'm just going to go play some video games and chill out, because this whole situation, I know it's kind of humiliating for people about that whole transgender tweet that I said, but the fact is, it is true that this actually did happen, and I'm not going to try to say this, but yes, this did actually happen. There's no proof that the spa actually happened. It's just one person who freaked out with no trace whatsoever. She said it was exposing herself. Now, there's several witnesses that saw this. Like, one woman made a video, another woman made that video as well. They saw what happened. And I thought this this whole movement of feminism is believe all women, and apparently Anita doesn't want to believe those two women. And I'm out of here, guys. You guys think for yourselves. So, anyways, you guys take care. Bye-bye. Because I think I better just take extreme centerism because there's nothing you can do about it. So, you guys have a nice evening. You guys, good night.